live from Western Massacre. It's Tuesday night. What better to do on a Tuesday night than hang out and pick some locks and open some mail. There we go. We got the chat up. Good. So I can see it later. As bad as I want to jump into opening packages, I want to see if anybody else gets in here with me before I do. Diet Coke, not a sponsor. Should be. It's not good for you. So, might as well introduce the video. Got a few things I want to do. Obviously, I want to pick some locks. I got a couple packages I want to get open. And I think this is my entry for the BumpyBones. In the BumpyBones giveaway, I need to pick a lock and discuss about how I came into Locksport. I was bored during COVID, or right before COVID. I like to do puzzles, and I said, hey, I'm gonna learn how to pick locks. So I started digging in YouTube, and I found Bosnian Bill in the Lock Lab, and learned how to pick locks to a degree. Nothing, what's going on, lock guy? How you doing? Nothing too fancy. I got an Amazon kit, as well as one of those plastic clear acrylic locks, and whittle away at the warding, and eventually I couldn't see through the lock anymore. It was all funky in there. But I quickly moved into getting through some other locks. And quickly realized I needed better picks. So I ended up ordering a set of picks from England, Mad Bob's, and they took like a month and a half to get to me. And when I got them, I thought they were the coolest things in the world, and they're still pretty cool. I use them from time to time. Chuck Soup's in the house. What up? So that's how I ended up in Locksport. I didn't have really any connections. I didn't do any Discording. Wasn't on Reddit. None of that. So I fell away from the sport. And Sandman brought me back with a video featuring challenge patches. So when I saw the Lockjaw challenges, I was like, oh, yeah, this guy wants those. So I started getting back into it, and it's been a whole lot easier getting involved with the Locksport community, and everybody's been extremely generous, extremely helpful, pleasant, very forthcoming with everything. When I first started picking, it wasn't necessarily the easiest thing to interact with everybody over. So maybe it was just because I didn't know what I was doing as far as internet trolling. So I didn't get into the groups, but I'm here now, and now I'm broadcasting. So that's awesome. BumpyBones, thank you for hosting your giveaway. I am definitely gonna enter this. 23 locks sent by Lady Locks. Wow, 19 of them open. Nice job. You're not berserker in those, are you? If you are, awesome. If you're not, that's even awesomer that you got 23 locks sent to you. So, yeah, that's my BumpyBones giveaway. I will pick a lock here to complete that entry, and that'll be that. What are love locks? I don't think I've ever heard that term. We are going to turn this around so we can do a little bit of lock work and package opening. This is what's going to happen tonight. Is what's going on this table. This is a healthy package, and I wasn't sure what this is. I know what this is now because of who it came from. So I'm excited to open and show that one. And I am going to run into walls for, I'm actually going to pick a couple of locks open just to warm up. And I may or may not be able to get into some of these. It's funny how finicky they can be. I like to zip this one open, or actually rake this one open, but I'm going to single pin on these because I need practice single pinning. Yeah, so what exactly are love locks? Just, I love you, so here's some locks? Because if so, that's quite cool as well. This, yeah, I just started on them too. This is actually a 5-pinner, 5-pin and pin. These keys are just gnarly intimidating to me for some reason. This is a blue belt one. I'm trying to get myself into my purple picks here, but all I have are some quick set smart key, and I don't have the shim to do the sidebar, so I can't pick those yet. And my other purple lock is this bad boy from DeGuard. This lock key is gnarlier than hell too. Get some more light here. Yeah, this key is gnarly. I got like a really light false set on this, but yeah, the only .15s I have is still in play. Haven't bent one yet, so I'm probably just going to buy some feeler gauge and make one that way. But while we're waiting to open things, let's pick some locks. Use, I suppose, bottom of the keyway tension on this. Yeah, I'm becoming a huge fan of dimple locks. This is a Abus 5540. I don't know if I can single pin this one in a reasonable amount of time. I can definitely rake it open and nothing flat, but single pin's a little bit more mischievous than that. Oh, nice. Yeah, Sparrows needs to send me pics to bend for free. Although I will say I was on live feed with Dean P last night. He was doing his gnarly shackle picking, and I was asking about shackle picks because I might as well learn how to pick out of those too. And he said he liked thin gauge ball picks for that. And I was asking about, you know, where to get reasonably priced. Southward right now has them on sale, has picks on sale for like $2 a pick. Quite thin gauge too. So maybe I can pick some up from there. Yeah, it's pretty easy to strangle the shit out of stuff and try to force things. Mr. Mac, there he is. Well, I appreciate you coming in. You didn't have to bail. I'm going to try and make this last a little bit at least. I'm just picking a lock for BumpyBones' giveaway. I'll probably pick a few of them here, but I'm not going to rake this open even though that's what I want to do. I'm going to work on single pin and things because I need to learn how to navigate these pins a whole lot better, especially getting to the blue and purple level. I need to be able to figure that out. Yeah, chat was down last time, and I don't know why. Although the phone fell out of the clip and maybe bounced off the floor and jarred something to change setting. I don't know. But it's good now. Glad you're here. I'm not big enough to get trolls yet. Welcome to trolls too. Yeah, it can be. Sure can be. All right. I am stuck on this pin in the back, it feels like. We're going to switch to the little tickler. See if we can single pin with the little tickler. I do like this profile. Here we go. One pin just set. I felt it go home. What's everybody getting into today? I know Soup's working on the love. What exactly are love locks? I didn't see if you answered on that one. You got me curious now. I don't know about down to spec. I got one sanded down. It's not really even polished. I am gonna put some polishing on it though. Like one of them is. Actually a couple of them are sanded. I didn't put much time into the second one, but the first one I did spend some time sanding and filing and tweaking and. Oh yeah, so you go and snatch them off and ruin their relationships. I did that once. I went home, visit my parents when I first started picking locks, and went to the bridge that we all used to go smoke weed at, and they're like, what the hell are all these locks hanging off the bridge? So I picked like 40 or 50 of them and just left them there hanging open. Wonder how many people were like, oh, you ruined our relationship. I don't know what spec would necessarily be on them, but I just basically sanded the one that I was using until it went in and out of the lock that I was using it in smoothly. I picked one that fit the keyway right in the first place and then worked that one down. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, come on, Mr. Lock. See, you can tickle it open and nothing flat, which is not what I wanted to do. But it tickles. It's ticklish. It's ticklish for sure. Do that again, maybe. Just for the satisfaction. Yeah, it tickles open like a dream. Not even with the tickler, the little tickler. Cracks me up. I don't know why. What about the back of it? Yeah, the back of it works too. It's almost like a no-pick lock. Orange belt. Single pin, and it's not the easiest thing. Exactly. I'm not trying to rake. I'm trying to single pin. Yeah, if you get frustrated though, Mick, it might be like I'm in love with dimple picks right now. I might not ever go back to pin and tumbler once I really get going in them. I don't know. I'm loving the dimple picking. I think it was Spicy Nugs from the Unlocked channel told me I was gonna love it, and I absolutely love it. It's the most fun I've had picking in a long time. Yeah. All right, McTickle. We'll go with a short hook and see how we do there. So we know it tickles. Mr. Cultra, how are you? Yeah, I haven't established anything yet for lives. I pop in and do like lock mail and stuff from time to time, and don't Mr. Cultra, don't forget to check out Mountain Mick. He's got his 250 sub giveaway going. Not sure what's involved, but I am definitely going to go check that out. And I'd like to actually catch up with you since you're a neighbor here and see about getting some sort of get together, some sort of picking community get together going. I'm glad you found your way to the channel though. Thanks for popping in. Shit. Sometimes green locks will kick the snot out of you. Real thing. If you don't believe me, pick my white belt lock once. See what you think. Yeah, that's nice. I do like 1100s, but ever since I did my blue whale, they don't play nice anymore. I don't know if I squished springs putting it back together or just, I don't know. Put something in upside down in them and now it's 10 times harder to pick. I go into a false set and then I cannot find the pins I need to in this for some reason. What's the engraving on the 1100? Oh yeah? Yeah, that's a cool giveaway. All right. My lock has been opened. I'm going to open it one more time for the BumpyBones giveaway. We use the little tickler. We're going to use the full-size tickler this time. Again, I was hoping to single pin pick this one, but I'm having a hard time with it. So let's see if we can tickle it open. Yeah, we can tickle it open. It's for sure coochie coochie coo ticklish. All right. Oh yeah, that's bitching. Nice gift to win for sure. Okay, so that's open. Put the keys on there so I don't lose them. I think a sexy Western Massacre black lock would be gnarly. Are you doing international or are you just doing US only? There you go. You go, Mr. International. Yeah, buddy. All right. So I am getting beat up by some easy locks here. Maybe I need to just switch picks. And I've been using the hell out of these Jimmy Longs, and as much as I love them, they're not necessarily the pick for everything. But I'm trying to get really good with one type of pick. Is what I'm trying to do. I will say, these coverts fit into some locks a whole lot nicer than my Jimmy Longs, and the Longs are smaller. Yeah. I was going to do the Berserker challenge with these locks, and I bought a bunch of them. And then they literally had different ideas for me. You ain't Berserker in us. And it's not like they're difficult. They just don't like to pick open sometimes. It's weird. Maybe it's just I haven't picked them enough to really understand the mechanics behind them. Kind of like you open it and you move on. Always shooting for, you know, the next difficult lock, but sometimes going backwards and spending some time in the fundamentals is key. Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations. Yeah, can't believe I'm getting my ass whipped by a Master 141. Is it ticklish? We're gonna see that one. Does it tickle? That's the question. This one doesn't tickle. Maybe it tickles the other way. I do like these Reaper turners though, they're super comfortable. Alright, so we're gonna, I got a couple of you here, we're gonna open up a piece of lock mail. I know what it is. I know what both of them are, but I know what the first one is, and this seems like a fitting time to open it to prove I can pick locks, because I am not picking locks very well right now. Honestly, the revolver is kind of garbage. I don't know, the keyway in it is weird as hell. I think their Sidewinder is a much better situation than the revolver. So, Mr. Mick, I brought my toy out to play just for you. I was hoping you would be here. My letter opener. I never get to use this for anything. I probably shouldn't use it for anything. But I am absolutely going to use it for this. I know you were showing yours off the other day. I got this from a buddy of mine for $100. It's worth a whole lot more than that. But yeah, we're gonna open mail with it. There we go. It's the only thing this thing has ever cut. And the lovely state of Massacre here, they've been illegal for a long time, but they just passed. Switchblades are okay. I still wouldn't carry that one, but switchblades are okay now. So I feel comfortable showing it at this point. So I got this in the mail today, and quite happy about it. Came very quickly. I wasn't even sure if this challenge was still active, but I will say it is still active. Cheese grits and NyQuil, Mogwai, 154th picker. Wow, very cool. 10 minutes, 17 seconds. So there's no star. And there's the patch. I got her. Although I haven't been able to really open any lock since. I got the patch, and then all of a sudden my skills just wouldn't let me into any of the like, you see I'm struggling with these guys. This one here, this is a joke, especially for being an orange, but this is awesome. Cyber Void, thank you very much. Bandit Brandino, thank you very much. Very cool patch, very cool challenge. It's very cool everything in all. Nah, I'm going to get that star. He's not going to send me another patch, obviously, but he might send me another one of these with a new time on it, and I'll go buy my own star. I don't know. We'll see. But I am going to do it again. Blue is blue. I got it. But I will absolutely go after that star. Just not maybe the same way I went at getting this one. Since we're showing off the patches, let's do the collection too. Got the Night Watch. We got the Zerker. We got the 200K. And the Brotherhood. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, the star is just another thing to go for, you know. Just because I completed it doesn't mean I can't do it better. That's exactly it. It's important. If it's important to me, it's important enough to do. The Infinity Lock has been delivered. I saw that today. It has been delivered. I haven't heard anything from Mr. Nick Vick yet. Hopefully he is grinding away on it and enjoying. Yeah, you do got this. Here we go. Part of my giveaway is in here, which I don't know when that's going to be. I got to get to 200 first, but it is coming. Oh yeah. My new letter opener. Yeah, Nick Fitz got it. He's the first one. I'm hoping it gives him some issues because the man's an incredibly talented picker. So we got some Jimmy Longs here. And we're going to give away a couple of sets of Jimmy Longs. Maybe some other things. We're definitely going to give away some Jimmy Longs just because I super appreciate the company. I think everybody needs to own some. They're wonderful picks. I absolutely love them. Let's see what we got. I did order a bunch of things. So, oh yeah. Wow. What we got here? Okay. I forget exactly what I ordered. I ordered a few things, but we have got some 0.19 basics, 19 thousandths, 4-pick set. Oh, these are it's a basic set. That's what it is. Couple of hooks. Got a wave rake, it looks like, and some tensioners. Tensioners are finished pretty nice. Yeah. These will pop some locks for sure. I think I like those Tava Keyway folds. I think they're nice size. No, I did not. I'm not sure what all I got here. Some of the stuff was bestowed by Jimmy to help out the giveaway, make it a little extra special. I did buy a good share of things. It's just like a wiper blade insert style, but I do like the little end. Yeah, I like that little end. I don't know if I like them as well as I like the Reapers. I haven't used them, but these are to go to a loving home somewhere. Yeah, they seem to be standard. So that's the 0.19 basics. We got a 0.023 starter kit. Got an aggressive triple cycloid. So I'm guessing that's the wave rake we were just looking at. Yeah. But in a thicker steel. Got 30 thousandths top of keyway, bottom of keyways. This one's got 30, 40, and 50 thousandths, so that's cool actually. We got some 15 thousandths round hooks, 19 thousandths gem hooks. This is what I use myself most of the time, is the 19 gem hooks. Got some 15 thousandths gem hooks, 2 of those because I bought one for me. That's for me. One of these is for me, the roll-up kits, because I really like them. And the intermediate set with 4 hooks, a wave rake, and 30, 40, 50 top of keyways. So I don't know if I'm going to give them all in one giveaway or if I'm going to save some for some other giveaways, but let's see what else we got here. Got some 4 handle sets, black. Okay. I assume these just pop apart and snap together. These are some little handles. Okay. Oh, we got some prototypes here, it looks like. So we got 4 handle sets. Yeah, we got some protos. Those handles will fit these picks. Very cool. Thank you for the hookup, Jimmy. Absolutely, thank you. These are 19ths. Low flat, short flat, medium flat, deep flat. Yep. The full set in like tiny picks. Awesome. Handle sets. If you need handles. Oh, these look like rakes. 19th mono peak. Oh yeah, these are prototype rakes. Yeah, these are cool. These are very cool. Similar to what you would have with your maces, but in a Jimmy Long's situation. Yeah, they're on his. They're available now. Modular gem hooks. Huh. Yep, very cool. Modular round hooks. And then handle sets for them all. That's very cool, Jimmy. Very cool. Huge fan of the company, which is why I reached out and want to give some stuff away. And some notebooks. Oh, what do we got here? There's stickers. There's stickers. Yeah, very cool. Little notebooks, little black books. Awesome. With stickers. Don't lose the stickers. So I'll put together a couple of winter packages. A few other things I possibly want to get. But I will be putting these together for my giveaway when the time comes. That's it. Thank you, Jimmy Longs. Thanks for the help. So you have an idea what's coming, guys. Japanesey, I don't know. Is it Japanesey or is it Chinesey? I think it's Chinesey. Looks like Chinese. My wife's Chinese, so usually I'm right when I take a guess at it, but it does look like Chinese. You are extremely tool spoiled, my man. The Jimmy Long's face, that's his logo. I guess that's what he looks like. I haven't met him. I'd like to. Very nice company. Getting 15 gem hooks. I need to put some shrink wrap tubing on those so I know what's what, because I like to take things out and then get them mixed up. I hope he gets rich. So cool. Yeah, we all need 120K. All right, so back to picking. Let's take another run at these guys. You don't know. Ask him. He might hook you up. I doubt it, but you can always ask. It's the worst that can happen. You get told no. Well, I haven't been to a Waffle House in a long time. Yeah, I agree. Reaper turners, bottom of the keyway turners. It's like having a dream in your hand. All right. So can I keep getting my teeth kicked in by this master lock? Please? This is what I love. There we go. Single pinned it. Happy. Now I can move on. See if I can get one more. It's a BumpyBones. You got the same lock picked 4 times. You got 2 locks picked now. I think I just wasn't using enough tension to make everything work correctly. Yes, it does. Question for you. My tattoos? Nah. No, I don't do gangs. Never have, never will. If I knew how to give you the wrench of power, you would have it, Mick. You too, Chuck. I think I just said something about that like a little while ago, too. Not big enough to get them. We're here. Yeah, that's cool. Let's go. Mod. Modded. Get 2 teamed. Get 'em, boys. Get 'em. Fun and excitement. I troll means success. Yeah, I just said something about that. Like, I'm not big enough to get trolled. But as he went on, I said, oh, I guess he's here. Okay, we're gonna do it, I guess. Poop. Love the name though. Coop's probably the same guy, would be my guess. Hey, trolling's a full-time job, man. I applaud trolls. They work hard at it. But thanks for getting rid of them. All right, this one here is a nightmare for some reason. I feel like the pen in the back is mushier than hell, and I feel like I overset everything instantly. All right, so we got 2 of them open. I'm not going to keep going on this one. We're going to move on to dimple picking because I would like to get this blue one open again. 5 pin and pin canard. Sorta. I was winning, then I started losing. Thanks for joining, Rusty. 5 pin and pin. We're gonna give it a shot. I've gotten it open once with numerous hours stuck in it. I had 2 trolls come in, beat me up for a few minutes. I cut the boys loose on them. Sound okay, or like the guys say, echoing all over the place? I have no idea how this sounds. Just 5 minutes? Shit, that means they're coming back to play. All right, good. All right, so we are gonna go at this one. I like the feedback that I feel in these locks. It's a lot, they're a lot more responsive than pin and tumbler. I just don't understand why I can't get into this one. Somebody had asked if there was like extra milling in it, because I am having such a hard time, and I don't think so. Maybe there is. I haven't taken this apart. I took the 4-pin apart because they said, well, I picked it a bunch. I need to know how to gut them. And as soon as I got it open, I like dropped the lock and all the pins blew out all over the place. It was like I wouldn't wish that on somebody I hated. Thank you, brother. I dropped the lock and all the pins went everywhere, like everywhere. So I got it back together. And like I know my way around that lock pretty well, but this 5-pinner is another story. And I'm not really sure why. Only 1 pin dropped back down. I'm not sure why it's such a beast. it starts out picking like a dream, and I get a very small false set. Yeah, opening them up is like, I'm not worried about it anymore, but the first time you open one up, they're freaking serious. And if you scramble the pins, yeah, you're better off like playing with bees. Yeah, somebody said that these locks overset super easy, and I'm assuming I'm overset because I don't feel pins anymore. There's one. Drop the pins down. Okay, minor false set on the first pin. Second pin. Okay, all the way back, nothing. I am hung up. There we go. Yeah, yeah, I get that. It's fun to pick those though. Yeah, I need to find one around here and just go and get some locks. I mean, I don't think that's illegal, right? They shouldn't be on there in the first place. Probably considered graffiti to be doing that, defacing property. Yeah, I would have to find one. Although I I got 5 colleges in this area, so it is very possible that they are everywhere, and it's a high school thing too. So got a lot of those around here as well. There's got to be. Take the McTicklers out and tickle the shit out of everybody's lock. All right. Reset. Warm up on the 4-pin, I guess. I don't know if you need permission to remove them. Like, really, it's public, like private property or public property. Like, you can't really, not supposed to be putting your shit on them, you know? I'm struggling with the 4-pinner again. That's stupid. Locks are funny. There wasn't anything going on. I entered the BumpyBones giveaway with this video is really what I did in the beginning. Why am I having such a hard time? I've opened this lock probably 200 times in the last 48 hours. Tension in both forward and backwards. There we go. We are in a false set, which means this is about to open. There it is. Ta-da! Okay, 4-pin done. These are the Hucks. I actually did a review with them and released it yesterday. Given my honest opinion on them, I do like them. They need work. The difference between this one and this one, as far as I know, is 1 pin. And that 1 pin, honestly, is everything. Yeah, what is filed to spec though? What do you mean by that exactly? What is the spec? I don't even know how they measure these things. Put it on the table and stretch out the tape measure. I would love to try those black flags, just to compare them. I don't have a comparison of these. I am in the waiting list for some Burns flags though. Just because he was highly recommended. Spoke to him, was an awesome guy, so I am definitely going to get them when he gets around to it. Yeah, I would just like something to compare these two, you know. Oh, something went in here. We getting somewhere? You can send me anything you want, anytime you want. Happy to try it out and send it back for you. Yeah, I'd like that spec sheet too. So I feel like maybe I am just 100% overset on every single pin in here. You can find me under Moguei, Moguei, or Cheese Grits and NyQuil, or Lovage 666. I should put those links in my tube description. I feel like I got into a false set here. If I did, that means this is going to open in a minute, but it could be crazier than hell too. Yeah, I think I'm just crazy. I want to reset, but then again, I don't want to reset just in case. Thanks, Mick. Thanks, Chuck. Yeah, I can feel all these pins in here, but I don't know. Yeah, I dropped a bunch. Reset. Try again. I want to adjust this actually. See if we can get a better angle on this. There we go, that's a nice. It's a good angle. I need some light on it. That's a better view. Make sure everything is reset. Thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Chuck, I just got your friend request, and I will absolutely be happy to accept it once, ooh, we got some movement here. Once we wrap this up for the night. And there we go. We got some movement again. Okay, we're in the back of the lock at this point. Yep, we just got to pop there. Hoping this is going to be my video proof for opening this lock too. Pop on 2. Four is not. 5 is not. Okay. I feel like I'm in dangerous water here. On the verge of oversetting everything again. But I got some core movement, so I can't be horribly overset. And I can still see pinnage. I think that's a good thing. Again, there's such a huge difference between the 4-pin and the 5-pin in picking, and as far as the feedback, that I don't know what I'm looking for. Yeah, reset. All right, that sucks. Thought we were going to get in it that time. So, yeah, again, thanks to Jimmy Longs for the hook up there. I am definitely going to have fun giving some stuff out when the time comes. And I definitely need to get a few more things going on. I'd like to make it worthwhile for people. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with, like, suggestions. Any suggestions for a good giveaway? Yeah, I'm definitely going to spread the love, but pissing me off there, Canard. I'm gonna switch tensioners and see what's up here. Reaper tensioners. Nobody knew they made Reaper tensioners for dimples, did you? See what happens here. I do like these tensioners, though. Yeah, that's true. I don't know if I necessarily want to make it like feet based or not, though, you know. Although it is cool to display new skills or develop skills. Like I feel like it excludes people, like the whole pick lock 7 different ways. I can't pick lock 7 different ways, so I am not able to enter that giveaway. Yeah, I don't think this tensioner is working. I'm not getting anything to bind. What do you mean random wheel? Explain yourself, Cletus. Submission is an entry. The dumb wheel. Believe me, I got plenty of dumb wheels. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, cool. Like I was saying earlier, like this community is phenomenal. Everybody is very outgoing and helpful for everybody else, and it's not necessarily that way in other situations. So it's fun to see, considering this was a pretty hush hush type of hobby not all that long ago. I know it's not the pick preventing me from opening this, because I've opened this once with this pick and it was quite easy. I picked the 4-penner and went, oh, I get it. And then I picked the 5-penner and ta-da, it was in it. Now, you can't get in it. Literally, I'm just tapping pins and feeling them set. Like I can feel it. I don't know if they're setting, but they're definitely making progress towards being set. And this whole thing I heard about these locks oversetting really easy now have me all worried that I'm oversetting every time I hit a pin. Every time I hit a pin, I feel the core move just a little bit in the direction I need it to go. I wish I could actually see inside of what's going on so that I could understand what I'm doing wrong and right. Because even though you get an open, you did something right, do you really know what you did right? And I think I was using Z-bars when I opened this too. So maybe it's the tensioner. There was a big pop. Hopefully not a huge overset. Everything else. Wheelofnames.com. Yeah, buddy. We will have to take a look. I gotta take a look at this restream thing that you talking about. Yeah, well, you know, 175 million people use those spinny wheels. Cheese Grits is the only person that ain't gonna be able to figure it out. Yeah, the Restream IO. I gotta check that out. Just to see if I can use it. What's OBS? One of these days I'm gonna do some freaking airbrushing on this channel and some glass work instead of just picking locks. I know it's a lock picking channel, but I can do some lock art. Would be fine. All the fancy stuffs. Thanks, Mick. I just seen that come through. Yeah, that's something I got to figure out how to do is the picture-in-picture because I'd like to have something other than just money shot. You know, money shot is okay, but it'd be nice to have a little bit other going on too. I don't mind being on camera, so. Funny, my challenge lock video just hit 738 views on Reddit, but on YouTube, I think it's like 50. Chuck, you doing challenge locks? Yeah, that's something I would like. Is it a free software or is it something you spend money on? Glad you're still here, Rusty. I didn't realize you were still here. I'm gonna have to look at it. I've only done one challenge lock so far, but I'm looking to make a few more. And I'm looking to open a few. I'm pretty sure I got some coming from Noodle Thumb. I was hoping they'd be here today, but They were not. And I've been watching a lot of Noodle Thumb. Shout out for you, Noodle Thumb, the noodler. Been watching Noodly's videos. That guy's opening some gnarly shit. So now I'm worried about what he's sending me. Change my glasses. Take the strain off my eyes a little bit. It's amazing how blind I'm getting. Used to have 20/20 vision. Now I can't frickin' see. Yeah, I don't necessarily like the gram so much. Yeah, buddy. Weird, you feel a small twist in the core and you're like, I'm on to something, and then everything just stops responding. I don't know if it's just something I'm doing wrong or what the deal is. I don't know if this is a tough lock or, oh, you're talking about the vexing. Yeah, I don't know if this one's a tough lock or not, but I mean, it's only a blue belt rated lock. But again, those aren't always easy to open. It really depends on if it likes you or not. It liked me once back in like 1932 for about 7 seconds. And now it hates me. And all the pits drop. Oh. Try again. I feel like the more frustrated I get, the more I just kind of dig at it. And that's not what I want to be doing. I can hear some race cars revving their engines in the distance. It's just a 5 pin and pin dimple lock, which is proving to be way outside my skill level too. Like I said, I did get into it once, and then it was like, yeah, that was just a tease. And I remember everything felt perfect as I was picking it, and now I can't find that feeling anymore. Maybe I should change picks. I have to start playing with that rotation then, I guess, back and forth, just to make something happen. is bending. The hell are you doing? Opening walnuts with it? Shit, Dean breaks my picks and he hasn't even touched them. Not supposed to shuck bricks with them. Although now that it's bent, maybe you can use it for shackling. I really wish I knew what this lock was telling me. I don't get it. I don't speak Canard, I guess. Back to the 4-pin. I want so badly to be able to open this lock and understand it. Thanks. I hate my voice, but thank you. Somebody else told me I got like that dad teaching you how to do something sound. But I appreciate it. Thank you for jumping in. All right, let's get into this one here. Again, I guess what I need to see is what the pins are doing, and I wish I had one of those little tiny ear hole lights that people are using to like look into tight spots, the super bright things, just so I could see in there a little bit better. Come on. Don't be naughty. Listen to your country ass because you're funny, bro. Like, funny. Like I said, your live show is pure entertainment for me. I love it. High action. High interaction. Just, it's great. Yeah, these are the Hucks. These guys right here. I don't know what the rest of that, I gotta ask my wife what that says. As long as it's not Cantonese, she'll be able to read it. Funny, I can read a couple of those Chinese characters, but pinyin, but the same character means different things in different versions of the language. Now I'm having a hard time with this one too. Appreciate that. I love Bosnian Bill. I miss that guy. I wish I had a fraction of his ability. Just a fraction of it. And excellent YouTube. I would love to even be just a quarter of what he was as far as a lock picker. Am I just muscling the tensioner to death? Is that what I'm doing wrong? Like I went from being able to get in this repeatedly in under a minute to now she don't want to play ball. So anyways, back to when I opened the show with the BumpyBones giveaway. What brought me to Locksport? I like puzzles. I like Dungeons and Dragons. I like having a plus 20 lock picking ring, all that shit. But really, it's been the community that I've met since I've been here that's kept me here. Everybody's been phenomenal. Lockpicking Llama was one of the first people to like be super chill and oh, she's 100% Chinese. Yeah, she's awesome lady. From the mainland. I tell you, I've taken 5 trips over there. I love it. I love being over there. The things you see, unbelievable. The way the culture is, like, I'm a bigger celebrity than their celebrities because they just don't see people like me all that often. And when I'm over there, I'm not in like the tourist areas. I'm with the common folk. So like I catch teenage girls like taking selfies with me, which is hilarious because I just turn around and like photobomb them and they're like, oh my God. I think he's completely retired from making videos. Yeah. What am I doing wrong? All of a sudden, I can't open anything again. Okay, I can feel that. That's set. Got a partial full set going. Because I seen it turn and I felt it turn. Mexico. I was in Tijuana. I was in a bar fight in Tijuana once. Many lifetimes ago. Yeah, I think so. 100% prerequisite. You don't know 20-sided die, get out of here. Right now I am rolling pure ones. All right. Come on. Maybe I just need to polish this pick up, honestly. Okay, there's my full set. Come on. I lost my full set because now I'm just doing a lot of cartilage grinding in here. Okay. What's happening here? I need to get one of those little vice chucking buddies, the things you put your mortise cylinders in when you vice them up and all that shit. And I gotta order some of that stuff from 44 Delta. And I wish I 3D printed myself, but I don't, because like even though they sell the stuff, they're all like sharing the files and willing to print things, let you print their stuff instead of making you buy it, which I think that's another thing that makes this community amazing is everybody just shares, you know. If you don't have the ability, you can buy it, but if you do have the ability, here's the file, print it out yourself. I think it's wonderful. There we go, there's the full set that I've been going for. I think I'm just tensioning too hard. And knowing what I know about this lock, it is about to open. Yeah, there we go. We are open. Ta-da! I don't know why that's so hard to open all of a sudden, though. Go at it one more time. Not even going to try the 5-pinner again. I spent enough time on that one. Okay, feel like there's the full set, and I wish I knew what I was looking. There's the pick. So I've got the lock figured out. I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong all of a sudden. I can't feel things the way I could. Maybe it's just me beating the inside of the lock up. And I don't understand why I can't pick the 5-pin. Yeah, we're going to run into walls with it again. Mick, thank you for joining. Good to see you. I'm not going to be here too much longer either. It's getting late, and I got to go to bed, but I am going to give it another run. Not that that's the problem, but just in case, let me I do appreciate you guys coming out and hanging. I hope hope you like the lock mail, because that will be going to somebody at some point here. I'm blown away by how generous Jimmy Long was. And we are yeah, I definitely need to work on this pick a little more, because I can feel it getting rather dull. It's hard to get under pins, if that makes sense. Thank you, Mick. All right. Yeah, buddy. All right. We are at a stalemate. I just do not get it. I don't. This should not be this difficult, and it is. We are going to try a different one. This pick, I get stuck. I started filing and sanding and shaping, but I haven't like continued with it. This one I get stuck in things, so I'm kind of expecting that to happen here. I've only sanded the other one with 400 grit, and I gotta start going up in grits, get it up to 1,000 grit or so, and then put some mother's metal polish on it, make it a mirror. I just do not understand what I am doing wrong in this lock, or any of them really. If I understood, I would be popping them American 1100s like candy too, but ever since Blue Whale, I haven't been able to open any of them. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. We are halfway in the lock, and I can feel these pens. They're locked up. Maybe I'm just at the wrong angle, and I'm looks a little bit bigger. Maybe I need the extra force. Turning these pins. All right. We're going to take this apart actually and see what's going on in here, because I am not having a good time. Okay, there we go. I am not having a good time whatsoever with that lock. These can go away. There we go. I am about to make problems for myself. So anybody that's watching, I hope you're ready to go, holy smokes, Grits, you just screwed yourself. It's 1 in the morning here in Western Massachusetts, and I am tearing apart a lock that I got no business tearing apart because I haven't earned the right to open it. But I'm doing it anyways because I gotta know what's in here. Why am I having so much problem? Okay. And let's get some shimmage going on here. Last night when I got the, 2 nights ago when I got the other one, this is where I got into trouble. I tried to stick the shim in, and it was not necessarily seated right, so I ended up pushing the whole damn plug out, and everything went bonkers, to say the least. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. We're in good shape now. Plug follower. Good. We did not screw ourselves on that. Good. Let's back this out. Okay, key out. This can go away. All right, yeah, these locks are very fascinating. What's inside of them? Like very fascinating. I love these pin and pin situations. They are crazy. Yeah, I am definitely chewing up some metal, picking like I'm going too hard at it. I need to do something else with it. All right, so how does this go? Okay, it goes this way. Okay. Yeah, if you've never taken one of these apart, these guys are no joke. Okay. They work like descrambling them works very similar to pin and tumbler. I guess exactly the same as pin and tumbler. Like these guys, the outer should be the same size. The inner pin is the one that is not the same size. But from all things that I have seen, the outer pin is the same size. I haven't thrown a caliper on it to compare. Maybe, yeah, it's not true because this first pin is longer than this pin. For sure, longer. Yeah, the gold pin is longer than the silver pin. So maybe I need to set that one more. Let's see here. No, that first pin is a low set. These keys are crazy. Crazy. There. Okay, shim out, and we are good to go. See if I can get you guys a better view of this. Oh yeah, they're serrated. Okay, so the big side of the pen, yeah, the serrations towards the key. Okay. These are serrated as well. Again, if you've never seen one of these, they are squirrely. Some kind of hair. There we go. So the serration's down towards the key. I am definitely going to invest in a better light soon. Okay, so that's it. I don't understand why this is so difficult. I don't see any milling or anything in there. Oh, there's some milling in there. Oh no, that's springs. Yeah, I don't see any milling in there. So, I'm not sure. There's really no acceptable reason why it's so difficult to pick, but it is. Guess it's just time to stick it back together. Try again. Serrations towards the key. Put it together correct. Put this one in first. There we go. Then this one. I gotta say, I do think these are some very cool pens. Like, these locks are so fun when you're able to open them. When you're not, they suck. I guess that's the same for anything. The torture is real. There we go. Okay. I need to get me one of those light up plug followers. Those are the coolest things I've ever seen. Not sure where, I don't know if somebody makes them or if that's a mass produced thing, but they are definitely cool. All right, here we go. Shimmy, where you at? Okay. Put the key pins in right, buddy. Don't be screwing it up at this stage. beautiful. No mess ups this time. I wonder if I have different backing for this. Well, there was some extra stuff in one of these. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't like this big flappy flap. Not that that actually makes the difference, but I don't like it. So we're at the 2-hour mark, which is way longer than I planned to go. Sorry. It's been a fun hangout for me. I appreciate y'all popping in. Maybe I can't. Oh yeah, I can. Alright, sorry, I'm just focusing on what I'm doing because I do have a tendency to have oopses, especially in this type of situation. Definitely in this type of situation, I can have some problems. So if you are here and watching, this could get interesting for you. I'm hoping not. And there we go. And we are good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I don't understand why this lock is so hard to pick. It shouldn't be. There's nothing out of the ordinary going on. I mean, pen and pen seems pretty standard for these. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I don't know squat about that. But there's really no reason that I can see that this lock is beating me up so bad. So we are actually going to take one more small run at this before I go to bed. Maybe the 40,000th try is the one. Try and avoid that first pen because that looks like a 0 set pen to me. Having it apart. 4th pin, 5th pin, I think is where I need to be. There we go. 5th pin's where I need to be. Trying to avoid that first pin as much as possible. Okay, I got a little click on something. Stay away from 1. 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. We're at 1. Yeah, I don't feel a full set. I don't feel anything. They say you're supposed to pick the outer pin and then the inner pin. I don't know how realistic that is. Nothing is binding at this point. Let's... Yeah, no, I don't feel anything binding. Pin 1 is visible, so I know it's not jammed up in there. Yeah, nothing feels binding, so I had to go horribly wrong somewhere already. And yeah. This shouldn't be so hard. The one time I got it open, it wasn't hard at all. And now I just can't get anywhere. Let's tension the other way. Let's see how we do. I was talking about the 2 different directions of tension in my review, and I still like tensioning into the pick. Other people say they don't like that. I do. I feel like I get more feedback, which is totally the opposite of what other people have said. Which also might be why I can't get into this. We are picking inner pins now, I think. I feel like I felt all the outer pins go. Snap, crackle, popping going on in there, but just, yeah, again, I'm at a stalemate. Just is the most frustrating thing I have ever done to myself. Never even got this frustrated picking Packlock 98 Pro the first time. Which, surprisingly, I can't get into that anymore either. Picked it 2 times in a row on camera. Picked it again on camera for blue whale. Now I can't get anywhere with that either. Alright. I don't get what is happening here. I think my dog is dreaming about eating rabbits because she's like chewing on something in her sleep. Alright, so we are going to call it a night. Everybody that was here, thank you for coming. Everybody that's still here, thank you for coming. And yeah, this will get turned into a video and then time-stamped and turned in for my submission to BumpyBones. Right on. Thanks for joining me on Cheese Grits and NyQuil, Western Massacre, Locksport. Live, it's Tuesday night. Actually, live, it's Wednesday morning. All right, everybody. Thank you. Good night.